tree with just an X.
Hmm.
Speaking of playing to win, is that the reason why you learned the EX Iori Infinite? Did it like that mindset made you think like, oh, I could pick EX Iori, and if I just learned this Infinite, I could kill anyone in one hit, no matter what.
Uh, actually, it was not because of it.
All right.
Actually, at that time, I still thought like that. Uh, the thing, what happened, it is like really a really funny story. When EX Iori was about to come out, I don't know who was it, but there was a Japanese video that showcased that Infinite. I think it was with a tool assisted Infinite.
I think I know what.
So like,
Hold on, before you go
yeah,
on,
yeah.
I think I know the video channel. Keep talking. I'll actually find it. I'll actually find it right now.
I remember they chose the blue color of Yori, and like 1 month to 2 months after, I saw Rain doing it, like 3 rekas or 4 rekas, and then it was like, man, this is really possible by hand. I thought it was just possible with tool assisted. Only a computer could do it. So when I saw that, I wasn't like really trying to do it. I when the game came out in console, I just practiced a lot of combos because when the arcade was on, there were like 13 arcades in the whole city, and when actually you just have like one chance, right? You put your coin in the machine and you have one chance, and a lot of people tended like to drop combos. So what I did is go into training and practice combos. So I was practicing Yuri's combos, and I saw like you could fit one more Reka in there. So I practice, and then I finally could do that one more Reka. But then I thought I have to do it consistently because sometimes I drop it. If I drop it, I lose. So then I got like really good at it, and I saw and I thought I can't fit one more Reka into that. Then that's how the Infinite started. You know, it wasn't like I wanna do the Infinite right away. I was just practicing HD combos.
I get, that's pretty funny. You're just telling yourself, okay, just one more, just one more.
Yeah.
Get that one more, one more. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, I saw that. There's a lot of space when he falls down. I can fit another one. And when I got like 5 or 6 repetitions, I was like, nah, I feel like I can do the Infinite. Then I started to practicing the Infinite.
That's good. That's good. Yeah.
And actually, what we were talking about, I got flamed a lot because of that. But I kept doing it because it was hard, and I was at that time. There were like 4 or 5 people that could do it, but I was the only one who could do it both sides. So I was really proud of myself because it was really hard for me. I used to practice like 4 or 6 hours a day, just that.
Jeez, I'm surprised like your wrist hasn't gone out, or you haven't like came up to the experiment and like cast or something.
Actually, that's why I changed to Samuel levers because I used to play in the Industrias Lorenzo. Do you know that lever?
Yeah, they have.
Is that the baseball bat?
They have. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the common lever here in Mexico.
The
So
Mexican,
I
the
had
Mexican version.
the one that the extra K has,
Mm-hmm.
and I used to practice the Infinite with that. So one day my skin peeled off from the knuckles on the pinky finger. My skin peeled off, and I said, man, I need a Sanguo lever for this because they don't have the screws in the top of the case.
Yeah.
So that's why I switched because I didn't like Sanwa burns because they were like so soft. A lot of people didn't like them because of that. Because they're like, you just put your finger in it and it switches on. So people didn't like that, and I didn't like that at that time. But when I switched on, I really liked it, and never came back.
Ah, I see. Got a few
Sound
more.
for life.
Yeah, sound for life. I got a few more questions, and then we'll be done. Um,
Yeah.
wait, hold on. One, is that also why you're switching to hitbox recently? Tell me about your transitioning from that.
There are many reasons for that. At first, I saw the hitbox guys did like a lot of ads, and that you could do some things faster. But I really failed with that because I thought I can do things faster in KOF, but that isn't true. I came to realize when I had the hitbox, I came to realize that that is not true. That is only true in Street Fighter. But that's one of the reasons. There's another reason. I feel like you could sometimes, well, for example, the Iori cross up, that if you have like three fingers in your buttons, you just like switch the guard to the other side really quicker than on the lever. So that's what I thought. Also, I I checked. I made a simulation with just switches on with the Sangwa PCB, and I saw that you could do well theoretically the your infinite easier. I felt that way at that time, and then I said, "Man, I want to try this," but again, that is not true.
I see.
Well, for now, because I practice a lot with the lever, it feels like it is harder. Maybe with time, I will manage to do it. But there's also another thing. A lot of players, I don't know if in the US do it, but in Mexico there are a lot of players who play with empty buttons and who see with the peripheral view your hand. And if you move forward, if you go down, if you jump, they can see it before the character jumps. If you try to run, they can see it before the character runs. You know,
Yeah.
and that was one of the reasons. If I play with buttons, they won't see what I'm doing, because actually, I don't know if ET told you about this like story, but there's a player here in Mexico that is called Rosa, and this player abuses of that. Abuses of that technique. It is legal. It is legal.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, but like ET got really pissed at Evo, and he turned his back to the other side and played like that.
Oh man, that's pretty funny.
I've heard, I think it was, I don't know if it was Tokiro or another Street Fighter players, but there has been also mentions in the Street Fighter community that people react to the movement, like Violent can say, to the hand movement on the opponent when the setups are not head to head. Which I think, it's a really nice thought of Violent Kane, because in Mexico, people are not really used to doing head to heads on tournaments and stuff like that. Hopefully, it will be done even more in the future, but as long as pools and stuff like that, when you have to play against good players that are using, they're used to watch the movement of the hands, hitbox definitely helps. Same way as a controller, they cannot see where your hand is going because everything is buttons. So yeah, cool stuff.
Actually, there are a lot of people who use, as I said, the empty buttons, and if you put headphones on, it is like you nerf the player 80%, because that doesn't affect you anymore, and that's the same with the lever. So those are my main reasons why I switch. But to be honest, it hasn't been easy, because at first, like, my hand and wrist hurt a lot if I played for an hour, and it was like that for months. Now, since the last month, the pain stopped. So I can move now faster without feeling pain, because sometimes I wanted to move faster, but the pain stopped me. It was like maybe like a scared dog when his face pain, then he doesn't want to do things. I kind of feel like that for a long time.
All right. Rosa,